well, given on the type of start Yatoro gets, but it is not easy. It's got the level 3 now on the Al. Could go for a point in the corrosive weaponry, get that slow on your right clicks and your abilities. Very useful, but first blood has been found up top. Defensive snowball to save Collapse and Not Me. They'll both beat. I presume he's gonna build a phylactery. Can be a pretty decent item. Down bottom they will lose Yatoro though, so Falcons are at least getting something out of this bottom lane. We did mention that this Doom Rubik lane is strong. Top lane, looks like Snaking is actually going to rotate down bottom to try and find Rue. And they have an idea that this has come through because there was an observer that was just placed. Yatoro might be in some trouble, but the snowball's going to be there. Keep him alive for a little bit longer, but it's not going to be enough. Or is it? Concoction thrown back towards Amar. They will lose the Grimstroke, but they might find Doom in turn, and indeed they will take down Amar. Snaking standing in the acid spray trying to trade, but might not come out on top in this one. The Tusk has got a few stick charges. Needs to buy a few more seconds to get off the snowball. No, Snaking will get the last right click. And Yatoro's going to smack himself in the face with the concoction. A little unfortunate, but I do believe he's got some regen coming in. Yep, Rue will hand him over the salve. Closing in on level 6, it's about time you want to start leaving the lane. Now, Amar's got the Doom at the ready. Yatoro does not yet have the Chemical Rage though. Oh! Up top, they do manage to find Snaking, but the rotation comes in from Malrine. They're going to be finding some revenge kills here. Not Me dropping low. Largo, never mind, teeping out with the Island Elixir. He's fine. Not Me, though. Probably not going to be so lucky. Going to try and buy as much time as possible. But will fall in the end, Malrine. And his level 6. Amari is looking to close in the gap. Ensnares there along with the Doom, and looks like that is going to be a death onto Yatoro, or is it? Well, the White Spirit arrives. It's a double damage rune for Lal. They're going to find the Doom instead, and now Snaking is going to be in some trouble as well. This amp damage rune is going to completely demolish them, and oh my god, Yatoro lives. He does not fall. Falcons overextend for the Alk and pay. They're pretty going for the Soul Ring into the Lotus Orb. Down bottom though, Concoction out onto Crit. He's gonna die as well. Not Me stuck around in the probably then some with the Spell Steal. Down bottom, Amar has to be careful. Concoction being channeled, it will be dropped onto the Doom, but he gets out of the acid spray. Shards are there though, and Venlal showing up. They should be able to find Amar on the Doom. Venlay, Scorched Earth, and Phase Boots all not enough to survive. Will make Amar reconsider. Malrine is connecting to this, and Not Me is going to see it. They are going to drop the last word, and they should be able to find this task, committing the Global Silence and the Dream Coil. Slayer on this hero, it feels like it's an overrated item. Not Me, have to hold on to that thought. Might be in some trouble here. Shards along with a snowball. Can he deny himself? No, Malrine will get the kill. I have to say, Not Me really making them work for every single kill they find on him. Is at the same net worth as the Alk. Anyway, mid lane, they're going to make a go for the Void Spirit. Dream Coil is out. Mate Slayer is not really hitting the puck, so he's taking full damage here, but the coil will expire. There is the Dissimulate. It's 5 versus 5 in the mid lane here. As Malrine moves forward, but he might have overextended. Crit dropping the Fade Bolt, but they're not able to find any kills just yet. Skeeter now coming in, will be able to find one. Doom dropped onto the Alchemist. There is Not Me trying to man up and turn this ship around, but this is a pretty hard fight to win. Crit's going to come in from the backline, drop another Resonant Pulse, and that's going to be 3 dead on the side of Team Spirit. They will lose Collapse. Yatoro, his doom is ended. He actually wants to go back in. Lala's got an Astral Step. The Concoction's going to fly through. It does hit Skeeter, but there's a Global Silence in turn. Amar trying to man up and create some space for the little cockroach. As Lal goes in looking for a target, he will find the Doom, but the damage coming in from the side of Falcons might be a bit too much. Yep, they're going to find that kill. I believe there was a stolen, well, not a stolen Concoction, rather, but just damage coming out from Crit was a bit too much. Malrine will also be able to clean up the rest as they find Lal, and now Ruin Not Me underneath their tier 1 in some trouble. They're gonna try and find Snaking. That's a nice snowball, buying them some time. Ru will live, but not for long. As Collapse now comes back, a Dream Coil drop, Malrine will fall. This is just an all-out brawl in the mid lane for the past 1.5 minutes. It's the same fight. Skeeter has picked up a Desolator in the meantime and is trying to find Collapse, but Collapse will be okay. And finally, this little team fight comes to an end. Ends with Falcons getting 2,000 net worth lead. Up top, Concoction being channeled. They will find Skeeter though. And Yatoro dispels the last word with the Chemical Rage. They're going to try and run down Snaking as well on the Silencer. Snaking trying to deny himself, but he will not succeed. Lal gets the last right click off. And I think Crit seems to be aware of the possibility of a move. The Inkswell gets dropped, and well, they will be able to find the Silencer. Easy peasy. Crit steals the Aether Remnant. That second axe is not that far away. Oh, Lal ends up finding Snaking up top again. The rest of Falcons are going to come in here, though. They do have the Doom at the ready as well. Might just end up dropping him. But no, the Snowball save is there. Not me. He's going to keep the Void Spirit alive for now. Quick Dissimulate. Astral Step away. And they will just have to settle for the Tusk here. Unless they can catch the Void Spirit. There's the Aether Remnant. BKB dropped by Amar. Lal still trying to run away. He's got another Dissimulate in a bit. No Dream Coil though, and now the Concoction being channeled. Yatoro was trying to close the gap, but won't be successful. Falcons, they will only find the Tusk and they'll be forced to back off. As Team Spirit, they're happy with how that turned out. Oh. This could be troublesome, but Snaking is blocked off by the shots. Another Aether Remnant. Lal needs to be careful. There is a Doom at the ready, but looks like Amar does not want to take this fight. They will let Snaking die instead. Did feel like you could have fought in that spot there. You're getting Dream Coil back up pretty soon. TPs are going to be there, but no, they get cancelled. Malrine able to find the two supports, and now Lal having a look. Cancels his own TP, turns around onto Malrine and gets the kill. Beautiful play coming out by the mid laner of Team Spirit. As Yatoro continuing to farm, he's got a second Aghanim Scepter now, and Collapse will be granted the... And Skeeter with the Shikuchi, he's gonna find Rue. Snowball's there, protecting him for the time being, and this is an Axe Void Spirit. You have to be careful, the Weaver's just dead. Not me able to find the kill. Rue survives, and Falcons... Oh, mid lane. They will find the Doom out onto the Void Spirit, but can they save him? Global Silence about to time up, but the Phantom's Embrace is there. The stolen Phantom's Embrace, rather, from Crit. Make sure that the Snowball Snave does not come through even after the Global Silence ends. And, well... And look at this. Falcons trying to sneak a Roshan over here. Collapse will be aware of this. He does have the Lotus Orb at ready, but the Telekinesis stops him. Skeeter desperately trying to finish Roshan in the meantime. Not me, goes in, sees that the Roshan's low, punches him and dies. Oh no, Falcons, they are going to be able to get this rush, and they also got a... Lal's only got like 20-ish armor, which is not a lot. Though a lot of that thought as a lone Tusk gets Dream Coiled. It's the recipient of the Smoke Gang. The Weaver also went for the tough enchantment on the neutral, so he is strong against physical damage as they find the Silencer, but you still can get killed off by the Doom. Have to be careful to not let that spell hit you as the Doom goes in with the Aghanim Scepter. Doom connecting on to 3 of them with the BKB. Looks like Mars able to stay on top. Yules by the Tusk there to buy some time. They're going to take care of the Tusk first. And well, the Doom starting to run out now. Amar needs to tuck tail and get out. His BKB on cooldown. Yatoro is blinked in with the Concoction. He's going to find that Doom as Collapse is there providing that bonus damage with the Bullbelly Blitz. They'll take out the Weaver as well. Malrine comes in with the Koi, but he gets silenced up, although he's got the BKB and an amp damage rune. The Void Spirit dropping low, but he's not going to die just yet. Gets out with the help of the Inkswell, giving him some of that lifesteal as he lives. And now, oh my god, Collapse just doing so much damage out on the Largo. Malrine drops like a fly. And Collapse. Who are they eyeing? Well, looks like he's just gonna have to be staking on the Silencer. Yatoro makes quick work of him. Malrine will get away. Here does have the Congregations of the Deep. Riverborn Aura as well, so his outgoing damage is boosted. Oh no, he drops the Doom for the illusion. He's gonna get baited here, Amar. Oh my god, it's gonna be a perfect fight here for Team Spirit as Yatoro goes in on top of the back line. The Rubik is gone. Dream Coil out on the front though. They're trying to take out the Void Spirit. They will succeed. They will find the support as well as Rue falls. And now Yatoro still holding on to his BKB, trying to man fight into the side of Falcons. There's Collapse. They're coming in on the Largo as Not Me buys back, and so does Rue. They're gonna secure this fight here, Team Spirit. Yatoro gets himself a triple, and Amar, well, caught looking silly. Spirit gonna be able to get the Aegis, and Falcons in a bit of a rough spot. Amar being greedy. He doesn't have the BKB. He's gonna get caught and he's gonna die. Nothing he can do about it. Yeah, and yeah, Team Spirit, that should at the very least be Rosh, if not the game. That he will have the second or the third highest damage output in this game. Is that balanced? Loda would probably disagree. Oh, Malrine has to be careful. Abyssal Blade out by Yatoro. Malrine, Frogstop is going to be there. There is the Tusk going in with the Walrus Punch, and they've got the damage. Collapse gets the kill. Oh boy, Malrine ends up getting caught. Although with all that said, it doesn't look like Team Spirit are going to be giving them any respite. In fact, Amar's going to get caught out in the open. Falcons crumbling. The BKB gets dropped and you might be forced to pop the Doom. There's the Walrus Punch coming in. Forced up, but the shards block him off. Amar cannot get out. He needs a telekinesis. He will get it. He will live. But it costs them the global. And Snaking, he still might die regardless. Lal goes in with the BKB and finds the kill. In the backline, I heard another BKB being popped. It's actually Skeeter who managed to find Yatoro. But Skeeter, is he going to be able to BKB TP out? No, it's not long enough. He's going to get caught. There's the Remnant. There's the Silence. There's the Alk. And there goes Skeeter back to the fountain. Well, the last tier 3 in some trouble. They're going to go for one final play. No chance for him to actually get off the BKB because he had the Doom Mutes option. But Yatoro will be kept alive by the 4-stops and by the lifts, or by the Yule Scepters or whatever it was. Amar trying to find someone, but it's just not possible. Collapse in the meantime, wreaking havoc in the back line, and well, it's all but over. Malrine's gonna get found as well. Crit in some trouble. GG's get dropped as Team Spirit completely outplay Falcons. There was nothing they could have done this game, it felt like, despite them having the Doom. Terrorblade here with the axe on Collapse. I like this approach, but I feel like against Terrorblade being passive is a mistake. Even if your hero is decent later on, it can be difficult. Crit. Does kill off the Phantom's Embrace. No Stroke of Fate at the ready. Inkswell now coming through on top of Amar while Yatoro tries to get the kill onto Crit. Crit unable to get the deny. He will die. Yatoro gets first blood. No T2s this time. I feel like you can maybe be a little bit greedy nowadays on Storm and not go for the Soul Ring. Collapse is going to die bottom. But I don't know. Maybe if you're going to be... If you Not me. Well, it's going to be going down here. Skeeter hits 6, gets the Focus Fire, and the Clockwork falls. Lal rotates in though. He's got a Haste Rune on the Storm. He's going to turn his attention towards the easier skill onto Snaking. Oh, and Snaking snipes Collapse's Courier with the Vanguard in it. That's a bit of a mistake. And while they do find that kill, not having that Vanguard is holding the skill point for now. Although, seeing a bit of a brawl breaking out in the mid lane, Malrine picks up the Shield Rune up top. Collapse shows up though, and they're able to find the Venoman, so they're going to be able to find Crit as well, and there's nothing that Malrine can do here. As 4 heroes collapse on the mid lane, no pun intended. And the Axe finds 2 Culling Blade stacks. Pretty good start for him. It does make up for his lack of a laning phase. Yatoro will just back away. Crit is still hanging around though. They do have an Earth Spike if need be. Skeeter's gonna let go of the power shot. Yatoro has access to the Sunder if need be, but the Hex comes in towards the tail end, so he's not able to get that Sunder off. They find the kill. Falcons try and farm both the medium camp as well as the creep wave. Okay, Skeeter's gonna try and make a move with the Focus Fire. There is Crit in the vicinity. Chain stuns are coming in. Can Collapse just TP out? Lotus is there, but it does not get popped. Lal pops the Regen Rune and gets the kill on the Veno. And I don't know if the Regen works this way, but the Poison Sting is active. I believe that it's still cancelling the Regen Rune from kicking in. That's why Lal actually doesn't get the extra HP and mana. Oh my god, that actually, that little change to the Regen Rune is... I just got that stack. Up top, seems like they want to make a play for Amar on the Timbersaw. Lal, he's still holding on to that amp damage. Inkswell is out onto the Storm Vortex. It's going to be there. Phantom's Embrace as well. No Metamorphosis up. And, well, Amar trying to TP out. He will not live. The Phantom's Embrace that latches off at the last moment and provides the burst damage necessary to get the kill. But they do find the Clockwork in the mid lane. So a 1-for-1 trade, although Team Spirit do come out on top. Skeeter throws down the focus fire onto Collapse. I do not know if you're going to be able to survive this, Skeeter. There's a Blade Mail and a Chipped West available. Rue's also going to show up. There's the Inkswell coming through, but now Malrine comes in with the Diffusal Blade, although Skeeter has dropped very low after hitting the axe for so long. Collapse, he's like, what are you doing? Well, I'm not too sure what Falcons are doing, but now I'm pretty certain they're going to be dying. Malrine, hit by the Phantom's Embrace, as Snaking slithers away on the Venomancer. And Spirit, make the move, wants to put it to use. Might just run into Not Me though, which is not the best target for that gank. But they'll pick it up, it's free. Amar picks up the kill. Malrine going in with the Rolling Thunder. Shackle Shot's gonna connect. Oh, lol. Lol, not aware of the position he was standing in. And Malrine, he's going to pop the Rolling Thunder. Nice 4-staff coming out by Not Me. Actually, by some time, hook shot away. He's living for now. But they found Collapse on the backline, and that might be the worst target to go for. As the Soulbind comes out along with the Phantom's Embrace, the BKB is there, but the call comes out. Malrine's gone. Actually, not Malrine, excuse me. That was Crit. My apologies. Collapse is dead, but so is Snaking and Crit. And now, everyone's running away from Yatoro. The damage coming out from the Center Blade is a bit too much. Malrine goes back in, turns into a ball. As he tries to find the Swashbuckle out onto Not Me. Malrine, Regen Rune going, still active. Sheep Trash at the ready, and Amar also looking to re-engage. Malrine wants to try and take this Wisdom Shrine, but Yatoro is moving forward. And well, they will be able to find the Grimstroke. Buyback coming in from Collapse. And everyone else from Falcons are just going to TP out. Skeeter does have a BKB. TP coming up in a bit. He's watched his Nightfall replays. I'm sure he knows what to do. Metamorphosis timing out now for Collapse. A Skeeter into the trees. BKB not getting pressed. He does not BKB. TP out. Oh, he thought that the axe would cancel it anyway, so he doesn't pop it. Well, fair enough, but now he's gonna die. As he drops the focus fire in a last-ditch attempt, but... Oh, here a Rolling Thunder and a Finger coming out. It's actually on top of Yatoro, who does not have the Sunder. He needs to get out. And look at this, Falcons. They're chasing him. They know that Yatoro's overextended. He is out. He is in trouble. And he will be found. Amar going in for more. They're going to find the Clockwork. Skeeter might be dead, but that's okay. Falcons. 2-man scan gets dropped as well, but... they're not going for it. Oh, up top, Crit. He has got out the Storm. There's the Shackle Shot coming through as well. Skeeter will be able to find the kill courtesy of Crit. Good awareness coming in from the Lion, understanding that the Storm shows on the wave. He's dead. He TP'd. He was ready. Or rather, he walked there. He was ready. Excuse me. And Drew gets found in the mid lane. Well, after those two picks, I think if you don't take Roshan now as Falcons, you're just flat out making a mistake. 28 minutes in, Team Spirit are 10k net worth behind, but this is a position that they've found themselves in before, and they did play pretty well while they were in it. Collapse, nice 2-man call coming out. They're going to be able to find Crit as well as Skeeter right away. That's going to be the Aegis Gone on the Wind Ranger. Malrine rolling around, looking for a target. BKB does not come through by the axe in time. He needs to pop it. No, the Chakram is going to be there along with the Whirling Death. Can Collapse living? Swells there. Call a little bit off the mark as Amar turns his attention towards Rue. Yatoro now going in as the Vortex comes through. The Pangolier in some trouble, but Fortune favors the ball, preventing those MKB procs from coming in. Lal now popping his own BKB, looking for the target, but it is going to expire now. Yatoro still standing his ground. There's a couple of seconds remaining for the Metamorphosis. He's trying to find some kills. Collapse is going to come back in. 2-man call by him, and that completely flips the script. Falcons, they get outplayed. They get team spirited. Focus fire timing out. Lal smokes breaks. He's gonna go in. He's gonna spot out Ammar. Vortex is gonna be there, but they don't have any dispels for the Aghanim Scepter, so can't really go in. Not me. Deep with the hook shot. Finds crit, but gets blown up. No one was there to follow up from Team Spirit, so that initiation falls flat on its face. 8 seconds. Team Spirit, they're going to smoke up again. They're going to try and go for the Shiva's God. Gets popped. Collapse goes in, but the call is off the mark. It only lands on the Timbersaw. Lal turning his attention towards snaking. Noxious Plague comes through, but it's only on the Storm, who's got the BKB already. Reactive armor dropped as the Earth Spike comes through. Age is stolen by Lal, though. How does Team Spirit do it? Time and time again. Malrein's going to go down as well. Falcons now need to be in full retreat. As Collapse buys back into this game for a second time. Lal desperately looking for an opening. BKB comes through from the Timbersaw as BKB TP's out. And Skeeter will also get away. But Falcons, that is not how you wanted that fight to go. Oh, what a sick play coming in from the Storm. Oh, in the dire triangle though, Ammar finds not me. Silenced up by the Grimstroke. He can't actually break it because he's disarmed by the Chakram. Silence out onto him once again. Nullify dropped as well. They can try and burst out this Timbersaw if he's not careful. BKB will come out, but there's the call. Coming in, catching out too. The Lion in some trouble now as the Timbersaw pops the reactive armor along with the BKB. They're going to be able to take down Crit here. Not me flying around, but there's Coronavirus on him. He is dead. And now, Ammar, no, not once again. Oh, Malrein disrupting the backlines though. In the meantime, they're not going to be able to find the Timbersaw. And Skeeter cannot get the shackle shot onto a Teeping Storm. So, Spirit, they'll find Crit, they'll get out, but they do lose 2 of their supports. Now the Axe Blessing has been taken or bought. Crit standing on the high ground, looking to break a smoke. Collapse, a little off the mark with the call. Turns into a frog. Oh, but Lal, he gets the 2-man vortex off. That's going to be Crit dead on the Lion. They take down 1. But in the meantime, on the backline, Yatoro, kind of left alone in an awkward spot, pikes himself to the high ground. Lal works on the other support. He takes down the Venomancer. In the meantime, Not Me is going to die. Found by Skeeter, who pops the focus fire. So Collapse, well, he can look to go back in if need be. But a TP out coming in from Lal. He will live. And Malrein makes quick work of the 2 supports at the backline. And now Yatoro, he's alone on the front. BKB TP out ready if need be. Sunder gets dropped though. The Pangolier in some trouble as the BKB now comes out. Yatoro trying to bring down Malrein, but he will not succeed. And Earthspike spots the Terrorblade in his tracks. Ammar takes down the Axe. Axe has got no buyback. Collapses alone. As the buybacks now come out from Team Spirit, they know they need to take this fight. TP out attempted by the Terrorblade. He will live. What about the rest though? Not me. He TP'd into this one. He needs to get the hell out. Blink away. Will he live? Well, he picks up the gem. Falcons smoke up, moving in aggressively. They spot out Yatoro. Malrein's gonna go in. Quick pike. As Yatoro gets away, turn into a frog though. Earthspike's gonna be there, but it does not actually connect. And now the line's gonna get blown up. Crit's gone for 90 seconds. He doesn't have buyback. Rue's gonna die in the meantime though. Ammar invades the back lines and finds the Grimstroke. And now, Malrein might be in some trouble. No longer has the Rolling Thunder. Ghost Scepter coming in, but a 3-man vortex coming in from Lal. He controls the side of Falcons. Although Ammar creating space on the front line. Thunder's there from Yatoro though. And oh my god, Ammar, is he actually gonna live? They need a dunk. Collapse doesn't have it. Ammar will live. 3 dead for the Falcons though. All thanks to a really sick play made by Lal with the Vortex. Smokes out by Team Spirit. And Falcons have to be so afraid of the blue hole. The Storm Spirit could do a lot of work. Lal zips in, doesn't spot anyone. Vortex completely off the mark. He's gonna try and bring down the Lion still though. Cheese sitting in his inventory. He's got mana for days. BKB about to run out though, and he gets out. The Earthspike did catch him on the tail end. They'll find Not Me in the meantime on the front line, and Ammar is being a complete nuisance on the Timbersaw. Still didn't output enough damage. I'm a little bit surprised that he did manage to kill Crit. I feel like he just panicked a little bit. Oh, wait a second, I have to hold on to my thoughts. What the hell is going on here? Collapse! He showed up to the Tormentor, trying to make a play. Yatoro loses his Aegis. Buyback is there from Collapse if need be. As the Terror Waves comes out from Yatoro, Metamorphosis at the ready as well. Lal zips in, doesn't find the Wind Ranger really. Lal looking to go in, Vortex off the mark. Crit's gonna be fine with the Yules, but the Nullifier, well, prevents him from popping any other buff. No Aeon Disc, no Ghost Scepter. Ammar in the meantime continues to destroy the backlines while Yatoro struggles to find a target. Clockwork does end up dying to Malrine, but Yatoro has found snaking in the meantime. So both supports dead on both sides. Collapse now pops the BKB, catches out Amar. They need the Nullifier though. The Nullifier is gonna go in, but the Timber Chain away, towards the other side prevents Lal from falling up with the Vortex. Shackle Shot now controlling up the axe. Amar, now the Whirling Death will do the trick. And indeed, they managed to take down Collapse. Yatoro now in some trouble. Actually goes back in. Sunders out onto Skeeter, trying to bring him down. But Yatoro, I think he's overplayed his hand here. He's gonna be brought down by Skeeter, who has the Satanic. He gets himself a double kill. Collapse down 100 seconds, no buyback. Lal is gonna zip in. It's gonna find the Timbersaw. The stuns are there along with the call, but Lal has been stunned up in turn. Nullify now out onto the Timbersaw. BKB still being held by Amar, though he is quite tanky. Bloodthorn doesn't do anything. Yatoro realizes that BKBs and TPs out. This is a completely dud fight here for Team Spirit. Amar comes in and cleans up the support. Team Spirit overextend once again, and now they don't have BKBs on Collapse or looking for an opening, but just unable to find it. Not Me actually in the backline. So Radiant Observer what spots him out though, and Not Me, he is gonna be graced with a quick trip back to the fountain. Yatoro though with his illusions does take out the banner. They're holding onto the high ground for now, but Amar goes in with the flamethrower, trying to bring down this building. Diva's Guard onto the back lines, pops the reactive armor. Nullifier not. The Lincoln Sphere protected him, it seems. Oh, Bloodthorn out onto the Timbersaw, but the BKB comes through. Good reflexes coming in by Amar. It's going to keep him alive for the time being. Although, Lal on top of the backline, he found the Weatherman's and the Wind Ranger. Skeeter, he's hexed up, but they don't have the damage to get the kill. Now Amar is still running distraction in the backlines alongside Malrine. As Collapse pops the BKB, Yatoro hexed up, Yatoro in some trouble, Yatoro dropping low. He does a buyback if need be, and they found Mega Creeps, but Lal is dead. Buyback comes in from Yatoro. Terror Wave is going to be there as well. They're trying to bring down the Wind Ranger. They will succeed. Yatoro turns his attention towards the other heroes. Malrine, Refresher Orb gets popped. Second Rolling Thunder is here. As they are going to try and bring down Amar here. The Bloodthorn, it's doing a little bit, but not all that much. The Timbersaw still a menace on the front lines. Collapse with a huge call, but it does not connect on the Timbersaw still. Stygian Desolator for him. Lal's going to be spotted. Goes in first. Pops the BKB. That's a nice two-man Vortex coming in. Dread is completely out of the fight. No line for 93 seconds. Malrine in the meantime trying to kill off Rue in the backlines with the Ghost Scepters there. Uh-oh, he's got in the fountain. The fountain attacking him. The call comes through, but he's still rolling, baby. Oh, he's gonna get the hell out of here. The Refresher Shot gets popped. There's the roll-up along with the Rolling Thunder. Malrine will get out. And now Amar looking for his moment in the sun goes in. Reactive armor's up. Rue trying to TP out. Lal completely out of mana though. Lal is dead. Buyback at the ready for the storm if need be. But he's holding on to it for now, looking for an opportunity, waiting for a chance. Now the smoke's out by Falcon, Glyph at the ready here for the side of Team Spirit. 10 seconds remaining until Lal spawns. Rue in some trouble. Rue does not have buyback. Rue is gone. Focus fire out onto the Ancient. Yatoro goes in with the Fear Wave. Sends Malrine, or rather sends Skeeter back. Although Amar, he is in the fountain. Caught by the Vortex. Refresher Shot's going to be there as well. Call alongside him. They might not have the heroes to kill the Timbersaw, but the fountain sure does a good bloody job of taking him out. Although Yatoro on the front line, he will get off the Sunder. He will live by a hair's breadth. Skeeter pops the BKB, trying to find a target, trying to kill someone, trying to find something, but he cannot. Bloodthorn's there on him along with the Vortex. And well, Mega Creep starting to pile up on the throne. Glyph is out. Spirit, your throne will fall. You can see Crit, he's still sticking around. They still want to try and find Collapse. There is another dagger coming through. Onslaught at the ready, but it's too little too late. Skeeter will draw first blood. And that's the last hero you want to give that kill over to. In fact, Not Me might also be in trouble. Another Earth Spike coming in from Crit. Snake King will be able to find this Hoodwink. Okay. Well, it's Crit. Oh, Crit. Lifted back down bottom. Hit by the Hellbear Smasher as well. Oh my god, that was such a sick play. Intentional or not. That's for you to decide, but Crit will die. Oh, mid lane, Bushwhack a little bit off the mark. Malrine dropping low. Shield Crash coming in, but it's not going to be enough. Not Me gets the kill with the right click, and the turrets coming out from Lal. Good sidestep on the whip as well. Pretty sick play by Lal there, using those homing turrets, or rather the deploy turrets to push himself backwards. Yatoro ends up dying by the secret shop. Got a little bit greedy, tried to kill off Amar, but did not happen. Down bottom, Malrine looking to make a move. He is got the rolling thunder. Rue's gonna roll as well. They're not gonna be able to find this Rubik that easily. Rubik rolling around, but the physical damage comes through in the end from the shield crash. They find the kill. It does make it a little bit difficult though. Oh, Skeeter, Avalanche, toss back. They're gonna try and find Yatoro here. The Raptor dance comes through, but it's not gonna be enough. He doesn't heal nearly as much. And now, the Tinker in some trouble. Hexed up by Crit. Crit, well, helps them secure yet another kill. Team Spirit just feeding down bottom one after the other. Skeeter's gonna show up. Avalanche is there. They're gonna go for it with the finger and the toss, and Yatoro cannot get off the Raptor dance in time. Not Me tries to let go of the sharpshooter, but it lands on the Tiny. And now Team Spirit in some trouble here. This Hoodwink has got no help, got no friends. She will be brought down from a squirrel to a frog. Collapse. Onslaught a little bit off the mark. Malrine gonna try and roll away, but they've got the pulverize and they will find the kill. Finally, Yatoro gets a little something. He has been dying a little bit, so that kill people backwards and root them. Oh, Collapse moving in on the Primal Beast. Does Onslaught backwards with Skeeter coming in. He's got the Shadow Blade at the ready. Waffler's gonna be there. Oh no, Skeeter, he needs help. Escape Act is there though. It's gonna buy him some time. Rubik lifts him back, throws him into the Chalk Room. The Waffler holding him in place. The Onslaught gets committed. My god, Skeeter's dropping low, but he's gonna get a Lotus coming in. Although the Primal Beast goes back in with the charge, takes down the Tiny. And well, Team Spirit in the meantime end up losing Rue, although Lal has now showed up to the party and Yatoro as well with the mates. He's gonna try and clean this one up, but Amar stands on the front lines, buys his team some space. And Falcons perhaps they're gonna re-engage here. Gonna be a while before the Collapse in some trouble, getting hexed up. Skeeter's here as well. Throws the Avalanche, but Collapse surviving for now, but he turns back and looks into the eyes of the Wheel of Wonder and ends up dying. Yatoro going in, trying to find Crit, but Crit protected by the Escape Act is gonna live. Raven's Wail is there, but they have the task to find the Kez, and they get the kill. 2 cores dead here for Team Spirit, as Malrine going in, looking for more. He's gonna get Waffled and lasered. My god, the damage is a lot, but he does set up for more kills. They're able to find Drew, and they're probably gonna be finding Not Me here too. Lal wants to just blink, TP out, will be successful. This is the funniest looking inventory I've seen in a while. Oh, mid lane, never mind, Collapse is dead. I was focusing on Lal's inventory. Oh, up top, Amar has to be careful, but Crit comes in, drops the finger straight on top of Yatoro's head. Yatoro bends the air with that Raptor dance, gets taken out by the Chakram coming in from Amar. Oh my god. Falcons. Skeeter, he spotted out Collapse again. Collapse gonna be in some trouble. Toss at the ready if need be. Holding on to it for now, and eventually they'll take down the Primal Beast. Skeeter dog. Gonna pop the Rolling Thunder here, try and see if they can find the Hoodwink. Hoodwink though does have the Solar Crest, but the Timbersaw coming in. He's gonna make sure they secure that kill, no problem. Oh, Amar finds Not Me, quick to back off with the help of the sharpshooter. The Hex is there on him though, they will be losing the Hoodwink, and Skeeter's gonna find Mo. They found Rue. Oh my god, just too shorted by the Tiny. This game is looking incredibly rough for the side of Spirit. The BKB Peter Gets spotted though, Harpoon's out of there. Malrine going in with the Rolling Thunder, instantly cancelled by the BKB Pulverize coming in. Malrine in some trouble as the Warflare catches him out, and he's gonna die. The Pangolier is dead. And oh my god, Falcons, this is the one mistake that might bring the house down. 2 quick 4-stars there, end up saving Skeeter's life. Age is still on him for 20 seconds with Spirit on the run. They want more. Ammar on the front lines, making them reconsider. Snaking Palm though in the meantime. Who was able to find that kill. Lotus Orb, well, actually doesn't go for the Lotus Orb, goes for the Shiva's Guard instead, and well, Yatoro, he spotted out Snaking. They're gonna bring down the Ringmaster first. The Clown goes down with the Circus. And Lal linking forward, looking for the Timber Sword. No Lotus Orb in time. Okay, wait, Lotus Orb was on cooldown. He didn't have it, and so was Lincoln Sphere. However, Team Spirit, they will be able to find the Lion as well. Buyback coming in from Snaking now. As Skeeter comes in, the BKB's run out for the Tinker. He's gone. 84 seconds, no lull. And Collapse looking like he's going to be in some trouble as well. Shiva's Guard slows him down. Rock Toss is there. Onslaught cancelled by the toss. And they will find the Primal Beast. Stolen and fail. Back on towards Skeeter and Malrine. Yatoro desperately looking for a return kill. Trying to press all of his spells, but Malrine will be able to get out of there. In the meantime, Ammar manages to find Not Me in the back line on the Kez. He's gonna get caught out here as well. Earth Spike buying Yatoro some time, but he's still probably gonna be dying here. Yep. Cannot live. And now Rue gonna be in some trouble as well. Outside his fountain. Ammar, another Timber Chain does the work. He's able to find the Rubik, and man. Oh, Skeeter, that's a 3-man avalanche as he just completely foils Team Spirit's plans for the smoke. They find the Kez right away. Lal on the front line left alone will probably have to BKB TP out as the turrets himself onto the high ground, but he's not even trying to get out of there. He will just end up dying here. Lal's gone as well. They found Not Me as well. In the meantime, Ammar able to find that kill. And Falcon. Buybacks coming in from Team Spirit, though they want to fight inside their base. This is Lal buying back, but Yatoro's still not there for 40 seconds. Malrine dropping low. Malrine will fall. It's Falcons trying to respect the buybacks. There is the Hex coming out by Rue that was stolen. Now steals the tree grab. Ammar trying to get away with the Timber Chain. The Warflare reflected back with the Lotus, though. Keeps Lal controlled up, and Ammar's going to be fine. Oh, Yatoro roaming around in the invis. They get to spot him as the gem reveals where the Kez is. Yatoro pops the BKB, but he's not even going to get to live. The tree throw gets him in the end. And Malrine still has got the Rolling Thunder at the ready if need be, but he doesn't even need it for this one. And just to take out Collapse, he's got any Raxes. Still about a minute remaining on the Aegis, though. As well, the Earth Spike is there, connects on the 2 heroes, lift out onto the Tiny as the Kez tries to pop the Raptor Dance, but he gets hexed at the last possible moment. Yatoro can't get off the ult, he's got no buyback. Collapse goes in with the Pulverize, but it's too little too late, and the writing's on the wall. This one is not gonna go the way of Team Spirit, not the way it's playing out now. Buybacks coming out as they try and save their position to Tinker, but Lal not even doing that much damage. He is just not able to do much at all. Skeeter in the meantime taking down the Raxes. Ammar standing on the front lines. Backs off. And well, by the time he does, Falcons have found Mega Creeps. Oh, Malrine quick with the Lotus. Reflects the Pulverize as Collapse gets outplayed. BKB pop by him, but it's starting to run out now. The Hypnotize does connect, and GG is called. Spirit tap out Falcons to win the series 2-1, despite a very strong showing by Team Spirit in game number 1.